Barak Yahweh Brakatha Yahweh Barak Yahweh Brakatha Yahweh Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Understanding the Terms and Conditions of Hebrews 9:16 and 17. Hebrews 9:16. For where a testament is, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator. Verse 17. For a testament is of force after men are dead. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator lives. Let's read this in the NLT. Hebrews 9:16. Now, when someone leaves a will such as Yahweh, and will is another name for testament, and will means what? A desire or wish. It is necessary to prove that the person who made it is dead. Hebrews 9:16 means if a person has made a will, that person has to be declared as deceased or dead and must be evidence submitted. Verse 17, the will goes into effect only after the person's death. While the person who made it is still alive, the will cannot be put into effect. So, in order for the will to be into effect, that person has to be deceased. However, there are terms and conditions as well. It just depends on what type of will the person left behind. Now, if we read this in the KJV, for a testament is a force after men are dead. Let's focus on force, right? According to the Greek.
Strong's G 949. Bebayos. Bebayos.
According to outline of biblical usage, stable, fast, firm, meaning established. Okay. For a testament is established after men are dead. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator lives. Just because the testator is deceased, that doesn't mean that the beneficiary or beneficiaries has instant access to the testator's assets. It's all about the terms and conditions. Okay? And let's prove that. What we are witnessing in Hebrews 9:16 and 17, this would be an example of a testamentary will. A testamentary will. Okay? And according to MetLife.com, a will is a legal document that outlines your assets and how you want them handled after you pass. It's an important piece of a solid estate plan and ensures your loved ones will be taken care of in your absence. Wills typically specify the assets you would like distributed, including any money, personal possessions, real estate, or other items, and explains how you would like them to be distributed in the event of your death. They often name a beneficiary or beneficiaries who will receive your assets and an executor or trustee who will manage and distribute them. Types of wills. You have a simple will, a testamentary trust will, joint wills, and living will. And again, Hebrews 9:16 and 17 can be associated to a testamentary will, which places your assets into a trust for your beneficiaries to access after you pass. These prearranged trust accounts are meant to be set up by your named trustee who will manage your assets and trust account for you after you die. Testamentary trusts are more useful when your beneficiaries are still minors and will need help handling their inheritance. This type of will places your assets into a trust with conditions regarding who will receive them, when, and how. For example, a testamentary trust could specify that a minor will receive a lump sum of money when they turn 18, or that they'll receive their assets in set amounts on a monthly or yearly basis starting at age 21. Your trustee will be responsible for managing these assets in the meantime as well as when they are being distributed. What you are about to witness is a visual of a testamentary will. The clip is entitled Ghost Didn't Leave Tasha Anything, and also their YouTube. This clip is being used for fair use purpose only.
Your rent is to be paid out of the trust for 1 year.
That's all?
Well, the bulk of the estate is divided now into thirds.
Me, Yasmin, and Tariq.
Well, as a matter of fact, Yasmin, Tariq, and Raina. Raina's share actually defaults to Tariq, de facto creating a 2/3, 1/3 split in favor of Tariq. He gets the property, the shares in the nightclubs, including Truth, and the watch collection. You do not inherit.
Nothing.
I'm sorry, Miss Green. James designed it this way. Unfortunately.
Now, the guy that's talking, and I assume he's a lawyer, he would be identified as a trustee or executor of Ghost's will.
You do not have access to the life insurance, the stocks, or the bonds. The entire portfolio goes to your children.
Ma, don't worry about it, okay? I'll take care of you.
Now check this out. Pay close attention.
Actually, Tariq, just to note, you don't inherit right away.
Again, just because a person or testator is deceased, that doesn't mean that the beneficiary or beneficiaries has instant access to that person's assets. It's all about the terms and conditions.
Your money is held in trust until you complete a 4-year degree from a university.
Now, in order to attain the kingdom of heaven, we have to finish our walk within the straight gate. Straight, S-T-R-A-I-T, which means a position of difficulty. We must drink out of that cup Yahushua informed the sons of Zebedee. What did he say? We shall surely drink out of that cup. And cup in that verse means what? Your divine appointment.
What?
With at least a 3.5 GPA. After that, the floodgates open. But until you graduate under those conditions, you check that. Yeah, you don't get a cent.
Again, it's all about the terms and conditions of that will, although that will is established. Okay, so Hebrews 9:16, for where a testament is, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator. Verse 17, for a testament is of force after men are dead, meaning established Force means established. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator lives. So, although a person dies based on the terms and conditions, okay, that depicts or entails when the beneficiary or beneficiaries will receive the assets. Ephesians 1:13. In whom you also trust, after that you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also after that you believed, you were sealed with that Holy Spirit of promise. Okay, verse 14, which is the earnest. Earnest in the Greek means what? A down payment of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession unto the praise of his glory. At this time frame, we have the Holy Spirit, okay, which is the earnest or down payment of our inheritance. It's the Holy Spirit. And that's based on grace to us from Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And through this grace, okay, we get faith and fear, as well as the spirit of promise. Lord, will you're edified. Shalom.